I I just, how can words put to make sentences? Okay, Taya, you can do this. Hello everyone, my name is Taya, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the very first episode in Season 5 of The Walking Dead. It literally just premiered. It's 10:18. The show just ended at 10 o'clock. Let's do this. Can I just say before I get into the whole review that the walkers this season look so amazing. Like, oh my god, they look more rotten and just, they look like they're decaying more, and it's great. They look disgusting. I love it. Okay, so getting right into the review, the first thing I want to touch upon is Rick and Sam. Now, when Rick and Rick's group got thrown into the room to get bashed on the head, Rick and Sam, if you remember Sam from season 4, Rick met him and his girlfriend, but his girlfriend died. They saw each other again. It's kind of weird because I feel like Sam gave Rick this kind of look like, this is your fault. And it's not, because Rick and Carol kind of made him and his girlfriend go out to find resources, I think it was. I can't remember exactly, but I feel like Sam was like giving Rick like messages through his looks like, hey, this is your fault, man. It's your fault. Moving on, the next thing that really captivated me was when the guy was telling Tyrese that he's too nice of a guy. Like I like this because in The Walking Dead you don't get to see people who are nice anymore. It's all people who kill, basically, like people at Terminus. So it's nice to see that someone actually acknowledges the fact that Tyrese is a nice guy and he doesn't want to do things like killing. He wants to make peace with other people. So when Carol blew up the big tank, I was like, yes. Carol has climbed to the top of the food chain in The Walking Dead. She's literally like the scariest person you can ever run into because she doesn't care. She just doesn't care. She has nothing holding her back. Not Sophia, not her husband, nothing. And that's what I love about Carol. She's not afraid to do what she has to do to survive, but she's not going to the point of cannibalism, which is taking it too far. So I like that Glenn saved those people in the tank, going back to how people in The Walking Dead just kills. How he says this is who we are still, and he's basically like, what if we let those people in there, what's the difference between us and Gareth? Nothing. Which making us the people who are still able to feel, able to have actual human emotions. Because at the end of the day, really, if you can't trust other humans, then who are you supposed to trust? The walkers? No. So when Glenn actually saves the guy in the cart, I'm not exactly sure, but I think he's yelling, we're all the same. I found that really interesting. I'm not exactly sure why right now, but just the fact that he's yelling, we're all the same. I don't know if he's meaning the walkers and humans or the people at Terminus and humans, but either way, I found that really interesting and cool that he was yelling that. Don't know why. Can I just go back to the fact that when I said Rick is like one of the best TV heroes, honestly, Rick is such a great character. When he took over the guy with the gun and shot all the other people, it's like, oh my gosh, I love Rick. Like, who else would be able to do that? I don't even think Daryl could have done that, to be completely honest with you. Rick is honestly so good. Oh my god. That fight between Carol and Mary was so intense. Like, I don't know. Something about it was really intense. And when they got up and kind of looked at each other, I swear that they were going to recognize each other. I thought Mary was going to be like, Carol, is that you? And I thought that Mary was gonna kill herself, but it turns out Carol kind of left her for dead. But oh my gosh, Mary is insane. I didn't know like how much, well, I mean, I did know, let's be honest here, I already called it out, but just I don't know, she's insane. She's insane, crazy. I love seeing that because we don't see many I mean, we saw that with Lizzie. But besides Lizzie, I can't really think of any other people that are really, like, crazy. Not any comes to mind, like, specifically. I mean, there are crazy people, but not, like, I can't name other crazy people that we've seen in The Walking Dead. So the storyline continues with Tyrese and that guy in the cabinet. He threatens to kill Judith, and I was really, really shocked. The Walking Dead has taken a turn with its horror. I didn't think that they would put in the show someone threatening to kill a baby. Like, I thought people were, you know, lost and too far gone. Yeah, making a reference to that episode. I really did think people were too far gone, but I didn't think they were too far gone to the point where they'd kill a baby, but I guess I was wrong. I'm sure not everyone's like that. I'm sure there's other people out there, like Tyrese, who is nice, but to go and threaten to kill a baby. So I like that we get to see Tyrese have his little meltdown, even though I still believe he's a nice person. He doesn't believe in killing. Just all the anger he had built up from seeing Lizzie go crazy and Carol having to put her down, and finding out that Carol killed his girlfriend. I forget her name. Yeah, I forget her name. Just all that stuff he is carrying. It was inevitable that he was going to go off on something or someone. Can we just say that Eugene's hilarious? I mean, I don't know exactly what he said. I'd have to watch it over, but he's like, even if I drew a picture, you guys still wouldn't know the cure. Like, oh my gosh, Eugene is one of, like, the funniest characters in The Walking Dead. I would say he is the funniest, because no one else is that funny besides Michonne. Michonne's hilarious. So one thing that really stood out with me from this episode is when Rick says it's not over until they're all dead. I would have to say that's the quote of the episode. And by the way, for every Walking Dead review I'm going to have a quote of the episode and a character of the episode. So the quote of the episode is, "It's not over till they're all dead," which is very true. Rick found that out with the governor. It wasn't over until he was dead, because eventually they'll seek revenge. Because that's just the type of world they live in, so it's not over until they're all dead. So who else gushed over Daryl and Carol's reunion? Guilty. Oh my gosh, when Carol and Daryl reunited, it almost made me cry, but what really made me cry is when Rick and Carl saw Judith. I started bawling my eyes out. Oh my gosh. Most emotional thing of the episode. I mean, it's great to see hope within The Walking Dead, because that's what really Judith represents. There's no reason in keeping a baby alive besides hope. Hope for humanity, hope for something, hope for change, hope. Because that's what the youth brings, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, just seeing them cry made me cry, and oh my gosh, that's the most I've actually ever cried at The Walking Dead. Like, I've gotten teary-eyed before, but I actually started crying. I like how at the end they had Rick, Andrew Lincoln, but I like how Rick scratched out the Terminus thing to where it said "No Sanctuary." That held so much significance and symbolism, you guys don't even know. That's another thing that stood out with me. But yeah, that was great. And finally, the moment we all were like, Morgan, oh my gosh, I did not think Morgan was going to be in the season at all. Like, at all. I thought that the actor who plays him was too busy, and I didn't think he was going to be in here, but oh my gosh, he's back, and it's so great because Morgan is like such a good character. He's another person who went crazy. Maybe I just don't have a good memory. Oh my gosh, I look stupid now. How did I forget the whole episode clear? Anyways, that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is Morgan's back, and I cannot wait to see what they do with him, because I want him to join up with Rick's group. I hope he does. He probably will, because it happened in the comic book. And since I did the quote of the episode, which was "It's not over till they're all dead," I'm going to do the character of the episode. And I didn't think of this before, and I probably should have, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Carol. I want to say Rick, but Carol. Carol is the character of the episode. Literally, Carol, such a good character of the episode. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me who the character of the episode for you was, or the quote, or just tell me your favorite part. I'd love to hear all about it. And yeah, make sure you check out the links down below to my YouNow, Tumblr, and Twitter. I'm probably going to be like blogging about this episode for a while, so you don't want to miss that. And other than that, I will see you later, alligator.